Alright guys, this is my first video I'm making. This is just some hydroponic sweet basil to the left and some cilantro to the right. The cilantro is not too thick right now because I keep cutting pieces off for cooking, but it was a lot fuller. The basil, as you can see, is doing pretty good. There's probably about 8 or 10 plants in that one little net cup of the basil, and these are basically just growing under some compact CFLs. So I believe they're the 6500 Kelvin, because I don't plan on flowering these plants. So show you guys the root system. The sweet basil root system is very nice. It's very healthy and white. I believe both of these plants are about, I would say, about a month and a half old, but this basil has already been harvested once and cut all the way down. If you can see in there, you can see how thick the stems where they've already been harvested. So these are just the extra shoots coming up, and I'll actually cut this back down again pretty soon, just because I don't want to raise the light up too high, because the cilantro seems to be a lot lower. So, and the cilantro roots look good as well. They're not as thick, but they're nice and white, and this reservoir stays under 70 degrees at all times, so it has a lot of dissolved oxygen. They're growing pretty good. And then I have, which this is some oregano, which will be going in this spot. I'm just starting it out. I actually just put some hydroponic fertilizer on this yesterday, like a 1/4 solution, to get it ready, so I don't want to shock them or stretch them out, because this is already obviously at full strength. And then back here, this is just some flowers. There's some snapdragons, some stuff for outdoors. And then these two are both tomato plants. This is a cherry tomato plant, and then this one is a cutting from a plant outside, which is Better Boy. And these won't be staying here. These are just being started indoors for a little experiment I'm going to be doing outside. And these are just basically grown under another CFL, but this is the 2700K. So that's all I've got going on inside as of right now. I did have some hydroponic strawberries growing in another deep water culture, but got hit with spider mites pretty bad, and a little bit of root rot, because the system was sitting in front of a window, and the reservoir was getting up about 76 degrees. So the roots eventually started turning dark, plus the spider mites. So I just threw them out, and I have some runners outside that are rooting, and we'll be actually growing those under some T5, see how that works out, and get it out of the window so I can keep the temperatures down. I don't know if you guys have any other tips of growing hydroponic outdoors with keeping the temperature down. I'd love to hear it. I'm just at a point now where I'm only going to grow inside with hydroponic unless I have a water chiller hooked up outside. It gets way too hot, because I live in North Carolina and it gets pretty hot out here. The reservoirs get up to 80 degrees, and that's just no good for hydroponics. So I'll keep you guys posted, and more videos to come. And I do have a little experiment outside right now, and I'll talk about that later. It's just some tomato plants growing organic versus hydroponic fertilizer in soil. So talk to you guys soon. Take care.